People, it's Gio of Aroundtable and Gio's World, and now will be another absolute comic book from DC, but this time it'll be number one. Yeah, Superman. Okay, and I have the other cover with Jim Lee as the main cover. Yeah, 'cause I like Jim Lee. Okay, so the writer is Jason Aaron, and the artist is Rofa San bear with me, Sandoval, and I think I pronounced it not bad. Okay, so far I read it. It's my least favorite origin of all three. Wonder Woman is the best. It's a dramatic change, 100%. You don't know where this thing is going at it. She was grown from baby until then, from the arch enemy of the Amazons, and then, for example, where she's brought up, it's the opposite of Paradise Island. Love that one there. That Wonder Woman so far is my favorite of them all because the twist and turn is humongous. Batman, there's a lot of questions to ask. Like it, there's one little fact if you receive my podcast on Batman number 2. But overall, how come he's that big? Uh, his father passes away in a different way. It has to do with some bats. He blames on himself again, and his mother's alive. He's in the he was sorry about that. He was born or brought up in the poor side of Gotham. So, and his friends are the opposites of who he had in the original Batman. So that's amazing. This one here, it's got another revamp. It's a lot of questions. To me, the best origin change was so far, it's still a John Byrne when they made the Kryptonians very cold, very robotic kind of sense, in emotion factors, like they don't give birth to kids like internal no more. It's all done by cloning process with cells and DNA and this kind of thing. So this one here has to do that. This new version is Kryptonian is in it's like there's ruling classes kind of sense, and to me it reminds me a lot of the 70s or 80s centuries of Europeans. You have the kings, then you have royalties, then you have other prestige people, and then you have working class and you have slaves. And that's the same thing. And that S is nothing to do with it's a symbol of family. It's your class level. It tells you where you are, which is the working class. And in there, same thing. Lara and Joel, they were genius beyond geniuses, but the reason they were pushed down to lower levels, they never went up, is because the way they were thinking, they were against the extra ruling of people who refuse to say that they're wrong when they might be really wrong. They want to say I'm right, we're agreeing with each other. So it's like kind of the 17, 18 or centuries, even older than that, about speaking out about religion, Earth, well, even older than that, okay? When people say that they thought Earth was flat, and the Earth was the center of attention of the solar system. You went against that, and you did it in a rough way, you're in prison. Even though you see you're right, but they're not willing to listen, because what happens, listening to you means that they're wrong. So these people have these big head chips and the thing that they don't want to lose their status. So this kind of is the same thing. Storyline. It reminds me of Ghostbuster. Booster Gold, school. Booster Gold. When he came from the future to the present, he has the Seeker, and he has same thing with robotic, the suits and everything. Now the thing is, I want to know, because there's stories of Krypton when he was a little kid, and he ends up being in Brazil, working with the coal mines, with people from the locals, and there's this corporations called Lazarus Corp, and they have peacemakers with all these armors and everything, trying to and they say, "Oh, we're here for peace and tranquility and this," but you work like slaves. But everywhere outside of the world, we're bringing prosperity in this world, So he's in there, and he's trying. I don't know. He has to leave. So there's a lot of hazel dizzle around there. So we don't know where the story goes at it. Okay, and Lois ends up being one of the greatest agents of Lazarus, of the military. So there's a lot of things. Then you see the little splash, little pages or little panels. You see the Brainiac. It has to be Brainiac, with all these, you see little globes and everything of little cities and next to him, with all things are coming on attached to his brain cells. But you see the back view, but it's brain, yeah. One thing I like about it is Kansas City, in Kansas, the farm, the Kent's farm. It's abandoned, it's run down. Look at it. In this one here, that's not his parents. So we don't know what happened. Did they move on? Because is the farm it's bought by Lazarus? Is it because the land's toxic or global warming? The Earth temperature is different than the regular one. There's still a bit of questions. But the path they took, okay, like so far it's like, yeah, it might be amazing after that. It might be spectacular. But right now I'm not impressed. And the thing I don't like about too is the dog still looks like a dog. And you like, I ask any scientist, okay, goes, aliens are they look like us? They might be humanoid form. Like us 100%? No, unless they're shapeshifters. So to me, this one here, they could have done a 360 completely that make the Kryptonians more question how alien are they looking like. Look, if you don't believe me, I did the Superman Geo's version, movie version, okay, from 1 to 7 if I remember right. Listen to number 1. I made the Kryptonians sound so realistic that makes you go, should we trust them? Because once they look humanoid, oh, yeah, they're like us. No, at first, I don't know about you, but I was looking through it. All the examples, most of the Kryptonians are white, okay? Then the dogs. Look, in our world, we have multicolors, multi-nationalities. We have not only one kind of dog, we have multi-kind of dog. So how come over here it's come very duh kind of sense, you know? So that's what it is, you know? Like, they should have, like, they had a chance of ripping that envelope completely and made it something spectacular that people go, oh my god, they actually had the guts go that way. Yes, it's called absolute. Go for it. You have nothing to lose. But they played too safe. Compared to Batman and what's called Wonder Woman, they went too safe. Like Batman are now example, I like him because he's crazy. Wonder Woman, forget about it. You know she has no her limitation of probably killing somebody. Like she's like Big Barda probably right now, you know, on Earth terms, you know. Batman with all the spears coming out of the thing, I'm still trying to figure out how come his cape, because he's not a billionaire. So where do you get all this tech from, you know? And Superman, they're playing it too safe. For my touch of feel, it's too safe. Oh, the costume is, he doesn't have a cape. You crappy do. You know, they changed Superman's costume like from white to gold to black to this. Now without cape, I'm gonna go, oh my god, wow, no. So, am I impressed? Well, for now, it's better than Superman action, because that read my thing, I really couldn't stand it. I find it was they go to the pathetic creative team path, you know. But overall, we'll see. It's a part 1 of 5, give or take. I'm gonna suffer. I'm gonna work those hours to pay the books to see where it goes. So until then, I'm gonna let you guys go. So Gio out, to subscribe, press the like button, give me your opinions and comments, and I'm gonna let you guys go. So take care, guys. Until next time, bye, guys.